what you need. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you please. Tell me what you like. Tell me I'm your type. Tell me that we on. Tell me I'm the one. Tell me I'm the bomb. Tell me I'm the dawn. Tell me this your song. Look, tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Tell me I be fresh. Tell me it's D&D and tell me that we next. Tell me what we on. Tell me I'm the one. Tell me I'm the bomb. Tell me.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Uncle Sam's Reject here, back with our NCAA simulation series. This episode, we have the 2018 Sugar Bowl, Texas taking on Georgia. Let's get it. All right, so Texas is getting the rock first. The kick is off from Blankenship. You already know we're going to bring it out the end zone. You already know how we give it up. One sad thing I am worried about, when I play with Georgia, I usually play a half with Fromm and a half with Fields. Since Fields is leaving, we won't be able to do that. I usually play pretty well with Texas too. I love playing with Ehlinger, Colin Johnson, and Lil Jordan Humphreys. Ehlinger keeps it here on the read option off rip, nearly picking up the first down, just stopped short. All right, here we go, 1st and 10. Ehlinger with a throw on the sideline. It's to Duvernay, and he makes a big catch, 22-yard grab. All right, here we go, 2nd and 10. Ehlinger back to pass. He has a man over the middle. It's Lil Jordan Humphrey, and he gets the first down and a lot more. All right, 1st and 10, keep those chains moving. Ehlinger is a flag on a play. I'm not sure what the call is. Colin Johnson hauls it in. Possibly offsides. Yes, that's exactly what it was, offsides. And I think that's going to give us more than the actual pass itself. It does, gives us 3 more yards. We'll go ahead and accept that. All right, 1st and 5 for Texas and Ehlinger. Trying to get people open. Got a man over the middle. He hits Beck. Beck able to hold on to the pass, and he's down at the 10-yard line. This Texas offense is driving down the field fairly easily. Georgia looking like they want to try to stop the run here. They got a bunch of people in the box, walking down to safety. Got a man over the middle. Not that great of a throw. If he throws that out in front of Lil Jordan Humphrey, it's probably a touchdown. 2nd to go on the 5-yard line. Toss to Trey Watson. He has all the blocking in the world. He's in the end zone untouched. Texas strikes first. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10. Fromm and company coming out here. Their turn to try to do something on offense. He's back to pass. He has all day. He has a receiver open, and it's Godwin, excuse me, I always mess his name up. But nonetheless, he's unable to hold on to it. All right, here we go, 3rd and 10. Facing a 3 and out here for Georgia. And Jake Fromm throws a pick. Jones is going to take that back to the crib. Texas goes up 13-0 here in the first quarter. All right, so after a pick 6 there, Georgia getting the ball back. McCole Harmon back here on the return. He's got them wheels. He is a return specialist. He has a chance to possibly put them on the board here early. Great angle there by number 38, stopping McCole Harmon, but not after he's able to pick up 71 yards on that return. All right, so Fromm and company looking a little shaky here early. Fromm having to use his legs to get out of the pocket. He finally gets rid of it. Was definitely going to lose yards there. Fromm is 0 for 4 on the day so far. All right, Texas's defense is flying all over the place here. Let's try to keep it on the ground. Giving the ball to DeAndre Swift. He doesn't really have anywhere to run. He only picks up 3. All right, here we go, 3rd and 7. We need this first down. Fromm has a man over the middle. It's Godwin who actually is able to hold on to the catch this time. All right, 2nd and goal for Georgia here, man. Let's go. Fromm keeps it. He has some blocking up front. Can he get into the end zone? Nearly. He's brought down at the 1. All right, so Georgia brings out the big boys. They're going to keep it on the ground. They toss it to Swift. He's in the end zone untouched. Finally, Georgia is on the board. All right, so it's still early in this ball game, so I don't have to play defense with Georgia just yet. And who knows, they may stop me on offense. I'm not a god or nothing in this game, so you know what I mean? I can definitely be stopped. Oh, so I see I need a new PS3 controller because I definitely did not hit that button. Jeez. All right, so honestly, after that last throw, I'm going to GameStop after this game. You know what I'm saying? But it's just so hard to find decent PS3 controllers out here sometimes, man. Oh, nobody's open. All right, so Georgia just turned up the heat on defense. You know what I mean? After they scored, it's like that's all they needed to happen for them. Ehlinger has a man open over the middle, though. It's Hurd, and they pick up the first down to keep those chains moving. All right, 1st and 10. Let's keep it going. Man over the middle. Ehlinger continues to stay hot. He goes to Duvernay. Actually, when I play with Texas, man, Devin Duvernay is usually my go-to guy. It looked like Georgia had a shot at stopping him earlier, but, Texas continues to look like a well-oiled machine despite those 2 downs. Trey Watson with a decent run there, picking up 4. All right, we got a 2nd and 6 for Texas. Ehlinger trying to go deep. Duvernay adjusts to the ball, turns around, finds the rock, gets to the end zone. Texas goes up 2 scores. All right, so 49 seconds left. 3 timeouts for Georgia. They get the ball to start the second half, so them scoring here will be huge. Right off the line, Fromm is able to find Robertson. You know they're going to run the no huddle, get on the ball. This is a gutsy play call, but Georgia makes some questionable play calls in real life, so I think this is fitting for them. Let's go. You got a man open. It's Robertson. He's able to hold on to it. Georgia keeps it alive. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10 here. Georgia needs something to happen. Safety has to pick one. Fromm has Mikael Harmon. He's the speedster. He's in the end zone. 50-yard reception. Georgia gets a much-needed touchdown. All right, so that's the end of the first half. We missed the cutscene. My apologies. Georgia starts off the second half down 7, but they are getting the ball. Big touchdown for them at the end of the half. Mikael Harmon on the return. He gets tackled. All right, so Jake Fromm and Georgia ended the first half on a high note. Let's see if they can ride off of that momentum. Mikael Harmon over the middle. Jukes a person. Stays up. He had one more to beat. They come and lay the boom on him. 19-yard pickup. All right, 2nd and 4. Georgia putting a drive together here. Looking good. It's an option. Fromm makes the 2 DBs commit. Robertson is on the outside. He spins off of one, breaks another tackle, but he steps out of bounds after picking up 20. All right, 1st and 10 for Georgia. Trying to keep it moving. Fromm keeps it again. He gets tackled. Thought he was going to break that tackle. 5-yard rush. All right, here we go. 2nd and 5 inside the red zone for Georgia. He got his tight end, Isaac Nauta, open. He's pushed out at the 5-yard line. Here we go. 1st and goal. Fromm keeps it once again. He gets behind his blocker, stops short. 3-yard pickup. Georgia's had the ball pretty much this whole 3rd quarter. They're really making it count as DeAndre Swift gets in the end zone once again untouched. Georgia's an extra point away from tying it up. All right, so we got 16 seconds left here in the 3rd. Take it back over with Texas. They've been playing well. They just haven't touched the ball in this quarter. Nice little handoff here to Trey Watson. He has some blockers. He picks up the first. 12 seconds left. All right, so we got Texas trying to run a little no huddle here, catching Georgia off guard. For some reason, I just couldn't get my words out, but Ehlinger takes a sack, and that's going to be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Georgia's really stepping it up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. Get those 4s up. We got ourselves a 21-all ball game. Texas has the ball. They just took a bad sack. Which team is going to make that play needed to win this ball game? Ehlinger going to Duvernay is picked off by the safety Reed, and just like that, Georgia gets the ball back. Ehlinger tried to thread a needle there, but you know what I mean, the safety just had a beat on the ball, read his eyes. Fromm in this offense back with it. DeAndre Swift has plenty of blocking up here for the screen. 74 just can't quite get out there to block 11, but DeAndre Swift picks up 22. All right, so we got a 1st and 10 here for Georgia. Fromm has some people open. It didn't quite like his options to throw, and he throws another pick. Instead of just throwing it away, tries to force it down to Robertson. So it looked like Fromm was expecting Robertson to come back to the ball or something. It didn't happen, so they immediately give the ball right back to Texas. Ehlinger has a chance to redeem himself, and he throws a pass that gets batted away by the DB. Both defenses stepping it up here in this 4th quarter as they should. Ehlinger doesn't like the look he got. He audibles, switches to a pass. He's going to take a shot deep to Duvernay again. He goes up, unable to make the play, and once again it is picked off by Reed. It's a turnover fest here in the 4th quarter. Who would have thought that this 4th quarter would come down to who can not turn the ball over the least? I mean, who can not turn the ball over the most? DeAndre Swift with a nice little run play here, only picking up 3. DeAndre Swift doesn't have that many yards on the ground, but he definitely has 2 touchdowns, which, you know, is all that matters in the end game here in football. Trying to make this run, breaks a tackle, brought down after picking up 4. Got ourselves a minute 30 left. Got ourselves a minute 35 left in this ball game. 3rd and 3 here for Georgia. Fromm just checks down to Swift. Swift tries to make a move, breaks a tackle, eventually brought down across the 50. Fromm has a man who has a step. Not the greatest of throws, and he throws an interception. That's all on Fromm right there. Fromm takes a shot down the field, doesn't pay off, ends up being another turnover for the Bulldogs. Ehlinger running a screen play here for Trey Watson. He doesn't get the blocks needed, and they lose 2. 3 timeouts left here, 50 seconds left. It's a big drive for Ehlinger. Oh, nobody's open for him. He's going to take off. He's going to get the first down, and he's going to get out of bounds. Big time play there from Ehlinger. 2nd and 10 here for Texas. The clock has stopped for him. Ehlinger has a man open. It's Lil Jordan Humphrey, and he's finally brought down just shy of the 40-yard line. All right, Texas is in striking distance here now across the 50. Ehlinger with a play action. He has a man over the middle. It's Duvernay. Tough catch down inside the 15-yard line. that pretty much all but ends the ball game right there. Under 30 seconds left here. Only thing Georgia could really hope for is, you know, a turnover or possibly a missed field goal. They hand it off to Trey Watson. He stumbles and fumbles forward, just keeping the clock moving. All right, so we're under 10 seconds left here. Ehlinger hands it off to Watson again. Watson picks up the first down and a little bit more. 5 seconds left. All right, so with 5 seconds left, Texas is actually going to bring out their offense. They're going to try to score a touchdown here. Watson gets behind his blockers. He's in the end zone. Texas goes up 6. All right, so if anybody has a return man who can possibly tie this game up, you know what I mean, it's Georgia with McCole Harmon. Let's see what he can do. 3 seconds left. He has some space. He has some room. He has a lot of green in front of him. One man to beat. He's not going to catch him. And just like that, Georgia puts 6 on the board on the last kickoff of the ball game. And surprisingly, Georgia comes out with their offense on the field. They are not settling for the tie or going to overtime. Texas instead calls a timeout. Georgia brings their offense out on the field once again. They are going for the win here in regulation. They toss it out to DeAndre Swift. He has nobody in front of him. He's in the end zone untouched for his 3rd score of the game. And just like that, Georgia's going to be your 2018 Sugar Bowl champions. What a game. This was an absolute instant classic. All right, so now that the clock's hit triple zeros, Georgia's got the W's. Let's go ahead and take a deeper look into the, deeper dive into the stats. All right, man, so a crazy wild game, mainly here in the 4th quarter. Jake Fromm, 9 for 19, 155 yards, a touchdown, 3 picks, 47 completion percentage. Didn't play that well, but ultimately he was able to drive his team down the field. Didn't play that well, but ultimately it didn't come back to haunt him. McCole Harmon saved the day for them. Sam Ehlinger of Texas, 11 for 17, 202, a touchdown, 2 picks, 64 completion percentage, sacked once. Rushing wise for Texas, Trey Watson, 7 for 35, 2 touchdowns. Sam Ehlinger, 3 for 16. For Georgia, DeAndre Swift, 6 for 18, 2 touchdowns. Jake Fromm, 5 for 30. Demetrius Robertson, 1 for 20. Receiving wise for Georgia, McCole Harmon, 3 catches, 78 yards, a touchdown. Robertson, 2 for 23. Swift, 2 for 31. Nelda and Goodwin and Godwin chipped in for 1. I always call him Goodwin. Devin Duvernay for Texas led them, 5 for 104, touchdown. Lil Jordan Humphrey, 3 for 58. Watson, 1 for -2. Hurd, 1 for 20. Beck, 1 for 22. Colin Johnson was targeted once and dropped it once. Defensively for Texas, Chris Boyd, Brandon Jones, PJ Locke led the squad in tackles with 3 all solo. 2 picks from Chris Boyd, 1 pick from Brandon Jones. So this Texas defense played well enough to win. Ultimately, it was their special teams that came back to bite them in the butt. For Georgia, Richard LeCount III, 6 tackles, all solo, none for loss. There was 1 sack over here. DeAndre Walker had the sack. There were 2 picks, both by the strong safety J.R. Reed. He made some great plays out there in the secondary. And then lastly, moving on to the kick return game, the special teams for Georgia, McCole Harmon, 3 returns, 184 yards, the touchdown that put him in position to go up with the 2 points to win the bowl game. And all in all, it was a great game, a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoy. If you did, stop and smash that like button. Hit me up in the comment section below. Let me know who you guys feel as though is going to win this game. Subscribe if you're new. It's your boy Uncle Sam's Reject, arcadegames.com. I'm out of here. Peace.